everyone. I wanted to do a quick video this morning just to get the body waking up. A lot of us are getting up early and going into work, or maybe we're getting up early with the kids, and I just encourage you to take 10 minutes and bring some movement into your morning routine. So this is going to be a really quick video, something that you can just pop on before the kids get up or before you have to get out the door for work. So we're going to start in a nice comfortable seat. Shoulders are rolled down the back. Heart is over the pelvis. Here, head is over the heart. Nice straight line through that spine, allowing the energy to flow freely. As we start to settle in here, noticing the breath. Feeling the gentle rise and fall of the belly on each inhale and each exhale. Deepening the breath here. Feeling the belly, the rib cage, and the collarbones expand. As we release the exhale out the mouth. Inhale, feel the belly, the rib cage, the collarbones expand. Sigh the exhale. Inhale, feel belly, ribs, collarbone expand. But this time on the exhale, exhaling through the nose with a slight restriction at the back of the throat. This is our Ujjayi or ocean sounding breath. And this is a breath that you're going to use to carry you through your practice this morning. Taking a couple rounds here. On an inhale, the arms reach up. Shoulders are away from the ears, so if the arms have to be wide to get that nice roll down the back, let them be wide. As we exhale, we bring the left palm to the right thigh, gentle twist to the right. You want the twist to be coming from the core here, not rounding, staying nice and lifted, crown of the head is pulling towards the ceiling. Breath is pulling deep into the belly. As we inhale, bringing the hands to heart center, slowly coming back. Inhale, arms reach up, keep them away from the ears. Exhale, gentle twist to the left, bringing that right palm to the left thigh. Keep the shoulders down the back. Keep the chest and crown of head pulling towards the ceiling. Deep belly breaths. On the inhale, we slowly come back to center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center, gaze follows fingertips. As we bring the left palm beside us, on the inhale, we come up and over into a nice side body stretch. Keep the core engaged here, and keep that heart pulling towards the ceiling. You really want to grow long through the side body, like somebody's got your middle finger and they're pulling you up and out. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. As we inhale, coming back to center, plant the palm. And on the next inhale, left arm reaches up, side body stretch on the opposite side. Same thing, so keeping that nice lift through the core here. Feel how you're rooted into the mat with the sits bones, but at the same time, it's like you're being pulled up and out of the hips. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, back to center. We're going to come into a tabletop position. Wrists are spread wide. Weight is pushing into the fingertips. If it's too much for the wrists, you can always come up onto the fists. Always an option as well to have a couple of blocks here. As we inhale, we tuck the toes. The palms are rotating like we're opening two jars. So the shoulders are rotating down and back. As we exhale, the hips come up and back to downward facing dog. You want to keep a slight bend in the elbows here. Thighs are engaged and spiraling towards each other. Low ribs are tucked in, chest is pulling towards the thighs. Weight is pushing into that space between the index finger and the thumb. As we inhale, we bend the knees, gaze comes forward, and we can take a couple of little steps to the front of the mat. Feet land hip-width distance apart. Pick up all 10 toes and set them down one by one. Notice the base of your big toe and your pinky toe. That's where we want the weight to be pushing, as well as evenly through the heels. So when we say root through all 4 corners of the feet, that's what we mean. As we inhale, the palms come to the shins. Use that core to lift your long, beautiful neck here, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, hinge at the hips. As we inhale, root through all 4 corners of the feet. Bend deeply through the knees here. Lean up with the chest. Shoulders are away from the ears. Not locking the knees. Low ribs are tucked in. Exhale, palms to heart center. As we inhale, the arms reach up, extended mountain, crown of head pulls up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, lead with that heart, keep it open as long as you can before folding forward. Inhale to halfway lift, that crown of head is pulling towards the wall. The tailbone's pulling in the opposite direction, don't block the knees here. As we exhale, we fold. Inhale to plant the palms. Step back to plank. Always the option to drop to the knees here. It doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean anything other than you're really learning to develop that core muscle. Because so many of us, we see it in class, we just see people go like this. And that's really, really bad for your spine. So if you don't have the core strength to lower all the way down in one straight line, just drop the knees. It simply takes the weight of the legs out of the equation. Slight micro bend in the elbows here. As we exhale, slowly, elbows hugging to the side body, lowering down. Feet plant into the top of the mat. As we inhale, chest peels off, shoulders come away from the ears, nice long neck. Exhale, come back to the mat here. As we inhale, pushing to tabletop. Tucking the toes, and on the exhale, the hips come up and back to downward facing dog. Give a bend to the knees here on the inhale, and you can take one big step or a couple of little steps to the front of the mat. As we inhale to halfway lift, pull that chest forward, pull it through the arms here. Exhale to fold. Bending deeply into the knees, rooting through all 4 corners of the feet. On the inhale, we rise up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, reach up, extended now. The shoulders are away from the ears. The navel's pulling up and in towards the spine. As we exhale, hinge at the hips. Bend the knees here. Don't block them. Lead with the heart. Inhale to halfway lift. Feel that weight shift into the heels. Fire up the glutes. Exhale to fold. As we inhale, we plant the palms. Step back to high plank. Pubic bone to chest here. Micro bend in the elbows. Always the option to drop the knees. As we exhale, slowly coming down and forward. You can come up into baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Heels are pulling towards the mat. You don't have to touch. You can have the knees bent here to get that nice length through the spine. As we inhale, bend the knees, gaze comes forward. We hop, step, or walk to the front of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift, wave forward, roll long through that spine. Exhale, we fold. As we root through all 4 corners of the feet, on the inhale, we rise up, extended down. Exhale, palms to heart center. Feet are hip-width distance apart here. Pushing into all 4 corners of the feet. Try to lift those arches. That might sound like a weird cue for you right now, but just bring your focus there and lifting that arch of the foot. Feel the energy come up through the mat, traveling up along the shins. Don't lock the knees here, so we want to keep the knees lifted with a micro bend. Thighs are spiraling together. Your bum's going to want to shoot out, see if you can Bring that tailbone down the back, but we don't want to be tucking and clenching the glutes. So we really want to have that nice flat back here, but everybody has a natural arch, so don't contort your body into something it's not. Chest is reaching towards the sky, crown of head is lifting up. Palms come forward, arms are out long beside you. Taking a breath here in our Tadasana or mountain pose. We're going to bring the hands to where your jean pockets would be, so the sacrum area. You want to work on rolling the shoulder blades together, opening that heart. You can stay here, or on the inhale, keeping that core engagement, you can start to come up with the chest and back into our standing back bend, Keep the neck nice and long here. If you're just coming into this practice, if you've been doing it for a while, you can let the crown of head and neck drop. Really, the focus here is on opening the chest. This is an incredibly energizing practice because heart openers are really energizing. So this is a great way to start your morning. Slowly on the inhale, we come back to center. Resist the urge to fold forward. We want to let that spine settle naturally. Coming back here. Hands come out to the sides in our mountain. As we inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, palms come to the heart center. Weight starts to shift onto that left leg. We're going to open the right knee up. Right sole of foot is going to come to rest on that left ankle. This is tree pose. So you can keep that tailbone drawing down the back, the low ribs are lifted, opening out that knee. Option on the inhale to bring that right leg anywhere on the standing leg that's not the knee. Keep that knee opening out. It's important to find a focal point here that's not moving. You can take any expression of tree that you would like. As we inhale, exhale brings the palms to heart center. Inhale, we bring that knee back to center, and exhale, we set the right toes down beside the left. Maybe you shake out that left standing leg. Setting back into our foundations of our mountain pose. As we inhale, the weight starts to shift to the right. Left sole of foot comes to right leg. You're going to notice a difference in both sides of the body. So don't be harsh and judgmental of these differences. We all have them. So we're going to bring that left foot can stay there, opening out, working on pushing up through that standing leg, not locking the knee. Or you can bring that left sole of foot anywhere on the right leg. That isn't the knee. Shoulders are down the back. Tailbone is down the back. Low ribs are tucked in. Core is engaged. Pushing up and out of that right standing leg. As we exhale, bringing the palms back to heart center. Inhale, that knee comes back to center. Exhale, setting the toes down. Hands are at heart center. Feet are hip width distance apart. As we inhale, we're going to set the right toes back long behind us. Right toes come to face the long edge of the mat. We want to have heel to arch alignment or heel to heel alignment in the feet. That left knee is stacked directly over the left ankle. Chest is pulling forward here as we bring the hands on the inside of the left foot. We're pushing the weight evenly through all four corners of the feet here. As we inhale, windmilling the right arm up, we come into our warrior two. That knee needs to keep pushing out towards the pinky toe edge here. You can adjust your stance if you have to. Shoulders are down the back, tailbone is down the back. We're nice and open through the hips here. Gaze is over that left middle finger. Inhale to flip the left palm, pull the body forward. Once you've reached your limit, on the exhale, nothing changes in the foundation of the legs. Just the arms come up and back. Reverse warrior. Gazes through that left armpit, like somebody's got you by the middle finger and they're pulling you up and out of the hips. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, we're going to bring the palms to heart center. You can start to heel toe that back foot in before turning around and stepping to the front of the mat. Taking an inhale here. Next inhale, we lift that left leg, and on the exhale, we set the toes down long behind us. Warrior two on the opposite side. Like all of our other postures, you're going to notice a difference between both sides of the body. So work with what you have. Don't try to push yourself, maybe go deeper on one side than the other. Just be really gentle with yourself. Right knee's over the right ankle, pushing out towards that pinky toe edge. Weight is even through the feet here. We have heel to arch alignment. Chest is pulling forward. As we inhale, that left arm goes back. Lift the chest here. Like somebody's got by the middle fingers, the arms are super active here, so they're pulling apart from each other. Watch the knee, it likes to track in. Inhale, flip that palm, pull the body forward. Exhale, as we come up and back into our reverse warrior. Gaze to that right arm, long, beautiful neck. The neck is an extension of the spine, so we really want to work on nice length. As we inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, palms come to heart center. You can start to heel toe that foot out before taking one big step out to the front of the mat. As we inhale, the arms reach up, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale as we plant the palms, step back to plank. Option to drop the knees here, working on pulling that pubic bone to chest. Chest pulls through the arms, one nice straight line. And on the exhale, we come up, downward facing dog. As we exhale slowly and with control, bringing the knees to the mat. We swing the legs out to the side. Feet come out long in front of us. After all that work we've just done compressing the spine, it's really important that we allow some forward folds here so that we can release that compression. As we inhale, we're going to root through the sits bones here. You can come up onto a block. If you find the tailbone is tucking under and you can't get a straight seat without the back rounding, come up onto a block. It's going to elevate the hips and give you some space. Feet are flexing towards the face. The knees can be bent here. Maybe you even bring a block under the knees. As we inhale, the arms reach up, shoulders are away from the ears. Exhale, we start to hinge forward. Keep that chest pulling forward. Once you've met your edge, then you can round the crown of head and neck. Hands can come anywhere on the legs here. Maybe they're back by the hips. Maybe you reach for the toes. Wherever you are, shoulders are down the back, away from the ears. As we inhale, we slowly crawl our way back to center. As we bring the soles of the feet to touch, you can open the knees out wide. Legs can be far out in front of you or really close to the bum. It's just going to change where you feel the stretch here. As we inhale, nice straight spine, root through those sits bones. Exhale, we start to hinge forward. You can use the knees to use the elbows, to open the knees up. Once you've reached your limit with a flat back, then the crown of head and neck can round. Inhale, slowly coming back to center. Legs come out long. We make our way down onto the mat for our final resting posture, Shavasana. Legs are out long. If this is uncomfortable for the low back or you feel any pressure, you can bring the soles of the feet to the mat with the knees bent. Softening through the toes, the sole of the foot, the ankles. Relaxing the shins and the calves. Knees are soft. Thighs are heavy here. Hips sink into the mat. Notice the gentle rise and fall of the belly with each inhale and each exhale. Notice how the back of the heart space presses into the mat here. Soften and hollow at the base of the throat. Unclench the jaw. Separate the teeth. Pull the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Bring the focus to that space between the eyebrows, the third eye point, and feel the skin of the forehead melt. Completely releasing all control of the body and breath. Just for a few moments as we allow our practice to integrate into the body. This is where I'll leave you this morning, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me. We hope to have new videos weekly, so stay tuned. Going to end our practice by bringing the thumbs to the third eye point. The light in me honors and cherishes the light in each and every one of you.